Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day weekend. Hope you're staying safe and all those wonderful things. All right, child. So, Mayweather's daughter, YaYa Mayweather, who has a baby with rapper NBA YoungBoy, had time today. Basically, she's tired of people questioning her about, like, when she's going to get a job, and is she going to lean on her father for financial support for the rest of her life. Like, I've seen in some of the comments, they're like, all you do is just sit under your dad and ask for a handout. All you do is just ask your dad to pay for your son's things and your son's birthday parties and your gatherings, and give you money for this and give you money for that. You just use your dad, yada, yada, yada. So basically, honey, YaYa basically said, I've had enough. Like, I've been quiet for too long. And yes, she did actually make a statement in regards to this. Let me just play it, y'all.
It doesn't matter if what I have because of who. Point is, I got it. Can't be mad because my dad made it to the point where he doesn't want his kids to work for a living. Why are you mad? Wouldn't you want to? I want the same thing for my son. I don't want him to ever work. Why is that always being thrown in my face like that's such a bad thing? Y'all are just mad because y'all parents didn't do that for y'all. It doesn't matter if what I have because of who. Point is, I got it. Can't be mad.
Okay, so like she said, the point is I got it. And listen, if her dad said, hey, you know what, I don't want my kids to ever work, then you know what, we need to mind our business. That man, that might have been one of his goals in life, is to have that generational wealth where his children, right, his offspring, are never ever punching in and out, or a time clock or anything, or that situation, right? So yeah, y'all, listen, this is the thing. I know we are in our life, and most of us are like 9 to 5 type people or whatever. Like, we have to actually punch in or clock in or do something to because we work for someone else, right? We have a employer. But not everyone is like that, and YaYa is one of them. YaYa is blessed that, like she said, her dad, amazing boxer, the GOAT, okay, Floyd Mayweather, set her up for life, set his grandson up for life. And it is what it is. Now, this is the only thing though, YaYa. Just don't want you to get bored. It's none of my business, but you just kind of like, that there's something about living in this life and working towards something like a goal, a goal in life. Just so you won't end up in a situation where you're always not always leaning on dad, but you're just basically not understanding what is the beauty of life, and maybe not having it and working hard to get it, you know what I mean? Or like, having these small goals and like pushing through to reach those goals until you get to that really big goal in life, and then you set more goals up for yourself. It just it helps with, when you have something to look forward to, it helps with the mundaneness of life, life's pitfalls, ups and downs. You just have that something to get you up out of bed in the morning, And then, of course, the most important thing is Almighty God. It's one of those things where when you have God and then you have your goals, it's just a wonderful feeling, you know what I mean? And then it gives you some sort of purpose on why you're here. Now, if you're happy about being, Floyd's daughter, and you're just basically spending your daddy's money and that's it, and that's all you want to do, and you really don't want to embark on anything, then that's really your business, y'all. That's really YaYa's business if that's what she wants. Could I do it? No, but that's why I'm not Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Feel me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I mean, everybody's different. I know Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian girls, they were set up for life. They they came from wealth, right? Her father, the late, was it, I forget, was his name Rob Kardashian? He was a really big lawyer who had money, but that didn't stop anyone of, well, most of his kids. I don't know what Courtney does. I know that she had that some magazine or something, but I don't know what happened with that. But you know, Courtney's doing really good with her fitness line, child, and we know Kim is everything Kim touches. I feel is very successful. And shout out to her Spanx and stuff like that. Like Kim's really doing her thing. Um, and you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's one of those things where, like, okay, you know, you have this stuff, you have this, and you are blessed with your parents' money. But then what? Remember what Cardi B said when she was doing that interview, honey? I remember Cardi B was like, not one of her kids is just gonna be like, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna live off of my mom's money. Cardi B said every one of her kids is gonna do something. You gonna do something. That's why those kids are so smart now, because she's setting those kids up. They have dance classes, they have piano classes. I think Coach has piano class. Coach is really good at piano. I forget. Wave has some sort of, like, I don't know if it's karate or like some kind of sports or what have you. I mean, you know, and they're all bilingual. So you know what? It's one of those things. You know what I mean? It's your kids. Do what you want, and yeah, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Put a comment down below and make sure you continue to enjoy your weekend. I'll see y'all later. Bye.